Good day, class. So, our topic for today is all about the quadratic equation. So, our objectives is to illustrate quadratic equation, write quadratic equation in standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and identify real numbers a, b, and c. Last is to identify if the quadratic equation is complete or incomplete. So when we say quadratic equation, it is a mathematical sentence of degree 2 that can be written in standard form. So here are the examples of quadratic equations. So if you will notice, the highest degree is 2, right? So sa lahat ng quadratic equation, 2 lang yung highest exponent talaga na makikita nyo. Otherwise, hindi na siya quadratic equation. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a should not be equal to 0. Now, so bakit hindi pwedeng maging 0 si a? Kasi pag si a naging 0, so mawawala na tong ax squared. Ang matitira na lang is si bx plus c, meaning magiging linear equation na lang siya because the highest exponent will be 1. Okay, kaya hindi dapat maging 0 si a para quadratic equation pa rin yung ating given. So, in quadratic equation, ax squared is the quadratic term, bx is the linear term, and c is the constant term. So a, b, and c, again, are real numbers. A is the numerical coefficient of x squared. Siya lagi yung nasa harap ni x squared. B, siya yung kasama ni x, okay? Or D, a numerical coefficient of x, and C is the constant or number alone. There are different forms of quadratic equations. So we can have the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We can also have ax squared plus bx equals 0, meaning to say, if ganyan yung form natin, the value of c is 0. We can also have ax squared plus c equals 0. This time, si b naman yung magiging 0. And last, we can simply have ax squared equals 0. So kapag ganito na yung equation, it means that b and c are equals to 0. Okay? So are equal to 0. So now, in ax squared plus bx plus c, kapag lahat may value, it means that it is a complete quadratic equation. But kapag meron tayong mga missing na terms, so they are now called incomplete quadratic equations. So for today, we will be completing this table. Okay, so we have here the given quadratic equation 3x squared plus 2x plus 20x equals 4. So, ang gagawin natin is we're going to write this one in standard form wherein we will make sure that a is positive. That is for uniformity. Actually, a can be negative kasi any real number lang. Pero for uniformity, gawin natin laging positive muna si a. And then after we have the standard form, we will now identify the values of a, b, and c. And lastly, we're going to check if the quadratic equation is complete or incomplete. Again, complete siya kapag kumpleto yung values ni a, b, and c. Incomplete kapag may 0. Okay? So, let's start. So, first one, our given is, so 3x squared plus 20x equals 4. Now, remember that the standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, meaning to say, all the terms must be on one side of the equation. So, anong napapansin nyo dito? Magkakasama ba sila lahat sa isang side ng equation? Okay, di ba hindi? Bakit? Kasi si positive 4 nakahiwalay pa, nandun siya sa right side. So what can we do is we can transpose positive 4 to the other side of the equation. Now, if we transpose positive 4 to the other side of the equation, mag-iiba yung sign niya. So, positive 4 will become negative 4. Meaning, our equation now will be 3x squared plus 20x minus 4 equals 0. Okay, so in standard form, kailangan lagi naka-equate na siya kay 0. So now, naka-standard form na ba? Okay. Yes. Meaning to say now, that is now the standard form of the quadratic equation. That is now 3x squared plus 20x minus 4 equals 0. So after that, identify natin yung values ni A, B, and C. A is the numerical coefficient of x squared. So sino yung kasama ni x squared? That is positive 3. B, numerical coefficient of x. So that is 20. And then C, that is now the constant. So, minus 4. Lagi niyo isama yung sign sa harap. Okay? Kasi ayun talaga yung value niya. So, that is now equal to negative 4. Okay, so now let's determine complete ba or incomplete. May value ba lahat ng A, B, and C? Okay. Yes, may value lahat. So, meaning to say, our equation now is complete. Okay, this quadratic equation is complete. Okay? Next one. Okay, next we have here, given quadratic equation is x squared equals negative 9x. So, we have x squared equals negative 9x. So again, we should equate this 1 to 0. Kailangan nasa isang side lang, di ba? So what can we do? So again, pwede natin i-transpose si negative 9x, lagi sasama yung sign, dun sa kabilang side ng equation. So negative 9x, pag transpose, it will become positive 9x. So we have here now x squared plus 9x equals 0. Okay. So, meron pa ba tayong kailangang i-transpose or combine like terms? Wala naman na, di ba? So, meaning to say, this is now our standard form. So, the standard form now is, okay, x squared plus, okay, it should be, wait, this one should be 9x, right? So, x squared plus 9x equals 0. Okay, identify na natin yung values ni A, B, and C. So again, A is the numerical coefficient of x squared. Since this is only x squared, anong magiging numerical coefficient niya? So automatically, ang numerical coefficient niya is 1 because we don't write numerical coefficient of 1, right? Wala naman tayong kinusulat na 1x squared or 1x. So automatic, kapag variable lang yon, 1 yung kanyang numerical coefficient. B, yung kasama ni x, that is positive 9. How about now C? May constant ba tayo dito? Okay, wala. So, C is 0. Meaning to say, since wala tayong constant, so meron tayong kulang, di ba? It means that this is an incomplete quadratic equation. Okay? Ganun lang naman siya. Next one. Next given, we have 2x squared plus x equals negative 3x plus 4. So, kapag ganyan yung given, so 2x squared plus x equals negative 3x plus 4. So, yung first thing na kailangan natin gawin ay ilipat natin lahat ng term sa isang side ng equation. So, ano yung mga pwede nating i-transpose? So, we can transpose negative 3x sa kabila and also positive 4, right? Now, if we transpose negative 3x and positive 4 to the other side of the equation, mag-change yung sign nila. So here, copy lang natin si 2x squared plus x and then negative 3x. Nung transpose natin, magiging positive 3x na. Don't forget, laging nagbabago yung sign pag tumatawid ng equal sign, okay? Then si positive 4, pag nilipat sa kabilang side, magiging negative 4 na. Equals 0. Now, naka-equate na siya sa 0. But, do you think standard form na ba to? Okay. Now, hindi pa siya standard form. Why? Kasi we can still combine like terms. Ano yung pwede natin makombine na like terms? Ito yon. We can still combine x and 3x. What is now x plus 3x? Si x, meron yung 1, di ba? So, 1 plus 3, that is 4, meaning to say, x plus 3x is 4x. Kaya, our equation will be 2x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals 0. Meron pa ba tayong pwedeng i-combined? Okay. So, di ba wala na? So, ibig sabihin, naka-standard form na siya. So, our standard form now is 2x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals 0. So, let's identify the values of A, B, and C. So, A, kasama ni x squared, that is positive 2. So, B, that is now 4, and C is now negative 4. So, ano kaya ang ating quadratic equation? Is it complete or incomplete? So, since lahat naman may value, meaning the quadratic equation is complete. Okay? Next. Okay. Next one, we have quantity of x plus 2 times the quantity of 3x minus 4 equals 0. Okay. So, kapag ganyan, so quantity of x plus 2 times the quantity of 3x minus 4 equals 0. So, paano natin siya gagawing standard form? So, first thing is, actually, we're going to do the FOIL method kasi multiplication siya ng 2 binomial. So, paano ba yung FOIL method? So, F, FOIL method. Okay. F means first terms. Multiply natin yung first term. So, x and 3x. So, x times 3x, that is now 3x squared. Next, O, outer. Multiply the outer terms. X and negative 4, nasa labas. So, x times negative 4, that is now negative 4x. And then, I means inner terms. Ano yung inner terms natin? We have 2 and 3x. So 2 times 3x, that is now equal to 6x. And then last, L is last terms. Ano yung mga last terms nila? That is positive 2 and negative 4. So 2 times negative 4, that is now negative 8, equals 0. Okay. So now, after that, check nyo muna. Meron pa ba tayo mako-combine na like terms? Meron pa. That is now negative 4x and 6x. So, combined. Negative 4x plus 6x, they have different signs, right? So, paano natin yun gagawin? We will subtract and then copy the sign with the higher absolute value. So, negative 4x plus 6x, 6 minus 4 is 2, right? So, we have now 3x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. Meron pa ba tayong co-combined? Okay, wala na. So, this is now our standard form. So, we have here now, so 3x squared plus 2x minus 6. Why it's 6? It should be 8, right? Minus 8. 8 dapat yan. So, meaning, the value of A, okay, the value of A is 3. The value of B is positive 2, and the value of C, it should be negative 8. Okay? So, is it complete or incomplete? Yan, this is complete. Okay, next. Okay. So, next is we have negative 2x plus 2 over x equals 0. So, kapag ganyan, we have negative 2x plus 2 over x equals 0. So, kapag ganito, meron pa tayong fraction, okay? So, kailangan tanggalin muna natin yung fraction, okay? So, paano natin gagawin yan? Actually, we can multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator, okay? Para matanggal yung ating fraction. Ano ba yung denominator natin dito? That is x. Yun lang naman, pero kung sakaling magiging dalawa yung makikita yung fractions, kukunin lang natin yung LCD. Then we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by the LCD. Okay, so since isa lang naman yung fraction, automatic end din naman yung LCD na kagad, which is x. So multiply both sides by x. So distribute lang, x times 2x, o x times negative 2x, that is negative 2x squared. Okay, then x times 2 over x. Actually, kapag ganyan, if we're going to multiply parang whole number sa fraction, multiply lang natin siya lagi sa numerator and then copy the denominator. So meaning to say, x times 2 lang yan. So it will become 2x over copy the denominator x equals, actually 0 pa rin naman to kasi x times 0 is 0. Now, we can simplify this one, right? 2x over x. So cancel dito si x, right? X divided by x is 1. Kaya 2 na lang yung matitira. So meaning, we have now negative 2x squared plus 2 equals 0. Question, is this already in standard form? Yes, naka-standard form naman siya. But we have rule, right? Ano yung rule natin? That a is positive. But this time, negative pa si a. So, paano natin gagawin positive? Simply, we can multiply again both sides of the equation by negative 1. Ganun lang naman siya. Para mag-change yung signs. Kasi negative times negative, di ba magiging positive na? So, it will become positive 2x squared. Negative 1 times positive 2, it will become negative 2 equals, of course, negative 1 times 0 is 0. So, ito na yung ating standard form. Again, naka-standard form na yung negative 2x squared. Okay? But, since may rule tayo kasi na sinusunod na a should be positive, kaya kinonvert pa natin. Okay? So, since negative pa kasi, pinalitan pa natin. Okay? But still, same lang naman sila. Okay? So, therefore, what is now our standard form? It is now 2x squared minus 2 equals 0. And then, identify the values of a, b, and c. A, kasama lagi ni x squared, that is 2. How about b? B is the numerical coefficient of x. May nakita ba tayong linear term dito? Or may x lang ba? Wala, meaning that is 0. And c is our constant. So c, meron naman constant, so that is now negative 2. So meaning to say, this quadratic equation is incomplete. Okay? Okay. Next, we have 2 times the quantity of x minus 3 squared. Okay, so kapag ganyan, yung given, ganito yung gagawin natin. So, we have 2 times x minus 3 squared. So, actually, apply natin dito yung, we can apply the PEMDAS. Okay, so parenthesis x minus 3, hindi naman natin mako-combine. Okay? So, now, exponent muna tayo, right? Bago nyo i-multiply yung 2 kay x and negative 3, exponent muna because again, we are following the PEMDAS. So, exponent muna bago si multiplication. So, meaning, naka-squared yung quantity ni x minus 3. Okay, so, actually, ito kasing, this is the square of binomial. Okay? So, meron naman ditong shortcut wherein in square of binomial, we can square the first term. Okay, 2 times the first term times second term and then square the second term. But we can actually expand this one. Okay, since naka-squared yan, ibig sabihin kasi diba, multiply mo sa sarili niya. So, if we write this one, expanded form, it is x minus 3 times x minus 3. Ganyan siya. Okay? So, equals 0. So, first unahin natin to. Again, we're going to multiply two binomials. FOIL method lang ulit yan. So, first terms, x times x, that is now equal to x squared. And then x times negative 3, that is negative 3x. Negative 3 times x, so negative 3x. And then negative 3 times negative 3, magiging positive 9 na. Okay? Equals 0. Huwag natin kalimutan, meron pang to sa harap, right? So, after that, ano pang pwede nating gawin? Actually, here, pwede muna natin i-combine yung like terms. Okay? So, if we combine like terms, ito yon, negative 3x and negative 3x. So, if we combine them, same signs ba? Yes. Pag same signs, add and then copy the signs. So, negative 3x plus minus 3x, that is now equal to negative 6x. So we have here 2 times the quantity of x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 0. Okay? May mako-combine pa ba? Wala na. So since wala na, doon na natin i-distribute si 2. So 2 times x squared, that is now 2x squared. 2 times negative 6x, that is negative 12x. And then last 2 times 9. Okay, so that is 18 equals 0. Okay, so okay na ba? Wala na ikaw-combine? Wala na din mo multiply? Okay, so this is now our standard form. Meaning to say, we have now 2x squared minus 12x plus 18 equals 0. And then identify the values of A. A, kasama ni x squared, that is 2. B, si x, numerical coefficient ni x, that is negative 12. And C, constant, that is 18. So now, still this is what? Complete quadratic equation kasi lahat may values kay A, B, and C. Okay, so this is the last example. So this is the end of our lesson. Bye.